In every universe, there comes a question so powerful, so divisive, that it refuses to die. A question whispered in comic shops, shouted in comment sections, debated for decades. Thor versus Superman. God versus symbol. Magic versus muscle. Thunder versus hope. This is not a friendly crossover. This is not a sparring match. This is a war of legends. The sky is already angry. Dark clouds twist like a living wound across the heavens, lightning crawling through them like veins, and then, boom! Thunder explodes as Thor Odinson descends from the storm, hammer in hand, armor scorched from 1,000 wars, cape snapping violently behind him. This is not the young Thor. This is the king of Asgard, a god who survived Ragnarok, a god who buried his dead world with his own hands. He lands, the ground cracks, oceans tremble, and Thor looks forward, not impressed, not intimidated, only hungry for battle. Because across the shattered land, someone is waiting. Superman. Still, silent, unmoving. The wind touches his cape, but dares not push him. The sun burns above, feeding every cell in his body. This is not a god born of myth. This is a god made by choice. Thor scoffs. An alien wearing colors, a man pretending to be a savior. Superman looks up at the storm, at the lightning, at the hammer. I faced gods before. Thor's grip tightens, and they all fell. Mjolnir launches. The hammer hits Superman's chest like the impact of a dying star. The shockwave erases mountains. Cities collapse in the distance. Sound itself disappears. The dust clears. Superman still standing. Not a step back. Thor's smile fades, then turns into something darker. Excitement. Good. Superman vanishes. Not flies, not dodges, vanishes. He reappears in front of Thor and punches him with enough force to split tectonic plates. Thor's head snaps back. His body rockets through mountains, oceans, atmosphere, into space. Pause. Thor tumbles among the stars, bleeding, laughing. Yes! Lightning answers him, not from the sky, from existence itself. Thor hurls himself back toward Earth like a living meteor. They collide in the upper atmosphere, fist to hammer, thunder to shockwave. Each hit shakes the planet below. This is no longer a fight. This is an extinction-level event. Thor raises Mjolnir and calls ancient magic. Not science, not physics. Magic. Lightning, laced with Odin force, slams into Superman, bypassing muscle, bypassing durability, ripping into his soul. Superman screams. The ground trembles. Superman stands, burned, bleeding, furious. I don't need to be a god. The sun blazes brighter. Superman's eyes ignite.
Heat vision erupts, not beams, lances, cutting through armor, flesh, enchantment. Thor roars as his armor melts. He slams Mjolnir down. The world breaks. Storms from other realms tear open the sky. Lightning rains sideways. Reality bends. Thor stands at the center, arms spread. I am Thor Odinson, King of Asgard. Superman struggles. The storm crushes him. Magic burns him. This is what Superman fears, power he cannot outmuscle. But then he remembers Earth. Kansas skies, a human mother, a father who taught him restraint. Superman clenches his fists and breaks through. He flies straight into the storm, straight into Thor. He grabs the god. They vanish into space. Above the planet, Superman holds Thor by the armor. How many worlds did you watch die? Thor hesitates. Too many. Superman tightens his grip. Then don't become the reason another one does. He releases Thor. Not mercy. A challenge. They collide one last time. Everything, all power, no restraint. A burst of light brighter than a sun. When the light fades, both lie broken. Superman rises first, barely. Thor follows, leaning on Mjolnir. They stare. You are worthy, in ways no hammer could measure. And you are a god who still chooses to protect. So who wins? In a fight to the death, Thor's magic may claim the edge. In raw power and speed, Superman pushes gods to their knees. But the real victory belongs to the one who stops fighting first. Because legends don't exist to destroy each other. They exist to make sure the universe survives. And tonight, it did.